Did life originate from water? By Shuifeng. The most representative theory about the origin of life proposed by scientists is as follows. Initially, Earth had carbon dioxide, methane, ammonia, and water. Through solar energy, possibly through lightning or volcanic eruptions, these simple compounds were broken down, forming amino acids. Various amino acids accumulated in the ocean, gradually forming protein compounds. Eventually, the ocean became a primordial soup of organic nutrients, but still there was no life. Then, due to a chance event, an extraordinary molecule formed in this organic nutrient soup of the ocean. This molecule had the ability to self-replicate. Many such molecules formed together, and due to another very accidental event, these protein molecules were enveloped in a protective membrane. Thus, the first single-celled organism with life was born on Earth. Is this rigorous science or science fiction? Let's take this theory as rigorous science and see if it holds up. This theory is based on 5 main pillars. 1. The existence of a suitable atmospheric environment. 2. The ocean must have the ability to nurture single molecules into living cells. 3. The formation of proteins and complex compounds. 4. Protein molecules must be enclosed in a protective membrane. 5. These cells with protective membranes must develop a genetic code and be capable of self-replication. Without any one of these 5 pillars, the first life on Earth could not have formed. Let's analyze whether these 5 pillars are solid. 1. Suitable atmospheric environment. Life requires 20 types of amino acids to form and exist. The formation of each amino acid requires an oxygen-free environment. If oxygen is present, amino acids cannot form because they are the foundation of life. Without amino acids, life cannot form. However, without oxygen, amino acids cannot exist either, as they would be decomposed by cosmic rays. With oxygen, it doesn't work. Without oxygen, it doesn't work either. So, where does the suitable atmospheric environment come from? 2. Ocean's ability to nurture single molecules into living cells. Amino acids, forming the basis of life, decompose quickly in the air and even faster in the ocean, leaving no time for further chemical reactions. If amino acid molecules formed in the ocean, they would need to surface to form protein molecules essential for life, since the ocean lacks sufficient energy for chemical reactions. But upon surfacing, they would be killed by ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Therefore, the ocean cannot nurture single molecules into living cells. 3. Formation of proteins and complex compounds. Forming a protein molecule requires 20 specific amino acids to combine accurately and simultaneously. Among over 100 amino acids, without special instructions, how do these 20 required amino acids come together simultaneously and orderly? Lacking even one, or being out of sequence, would prevent the formation of life molecules. Suppose by chance it did happen. What are the odds? The probability is 1 in 10, 10 occurred, or 1 in a number followed by 113 zeros. Instead of this astronomical improbability, let's simplify and try an experiment. 1. Take 20 ping pong balls, each numbered 1 to 20. Tip a basket holding these balls down a smooth chute, trying to have them land in sequential order from 1 to 20. Give yourself 100 years. Can you do it? 2. In a large modern scrapyard, operate a grabber to randomly grab a pile of parts that just so happen to assemble into a computer. Possible? It seems the third pillar of the life origin theory cannot stand. 4. Enclosing protein molecules in a protective membrane. Just as the chaos world acts as a protective membrane for Earth and the atmosphere is Earth's protective membrane, even the thinnest biological membranes are not simple substances, but complex compounds, needing proteins, sugars, fats, calcium, and iron. Besides their complex composition, membranes must have pores and pumps to control nutrient intake and waste expulsion to maintain pressure balance. Such complex structures and functions cannot form without a specific program. Who set this program? 5. Protein cells developing genetic codes and self-replication. Genetic codes exist in genes, DNA, more precisely in nucleotides forming DNA. For nucleotides to have life, they must contain 5 protein groups, whose structures are far more complex than single protein molecules. The probability of forming a protein group is 1 in 21 species. Without supreme intelligence to select and arrange them, accidental formation is impossible. If you can manage to arrange 20 numbered ping pong balls sequentially, what about 200 or 2,000? Possible? For a complex life form to self-replicate is as unlikely as men regularly giving birth through their anuses. Without self-replication, how did sexual differentiation arise? What's its purpose? If for mutual pleasure, who arranged it? Yes, some life forms can reproduce asexually, like figs bearing fruit without pollination and bacteria reproducing asexually. But could the diverse plants and animals have evolved from figs or single cells? Life is created by higher intelligence. Humans are not the most advanced beings in the universe. To understand life's formation, we must find higher intelligence, superhumans, or advanced beings, and understand their thoughts and energies. Just as spacecraft, satellites, drones, and even children's toys can be remotely controlled, suggesting it a century ago would seem fantastical. The universe harbors advanced life forms of varying energy levels, controlling and directing everything. The highest form of life in the universe is the Supreme Creator, the ancestor of Buddha.